Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto. Today we have Bitcoin Cash Daily Update. We are going to see the support levels because it will explode, we know that. And before we continue, do not forget to join our monthly subscription, Patreon/Mind Your Crypto, easy profits, trading 200 altcoins, a manual system with over 90% win ratio, personal guidance, educational videos, market updates, everything for you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. Let's go right now to see Bitcoin Cash in USDT. That right now we had a crazy correction. You know what happens when BTC is falling off a descending, a bearish pennant. Okay, we had a bearish pennant formation going on the 4-hour frame. We broke down, but eventually we might climb the stairs again. I will explain. But okay, we had the correction. BCH against Bitcoin chart also corrected. So this is the reason that BCH against USDT was falling so further down. Okay, so right now we want to see the support levels because BCH will just explode. It's a matter of time. I do not know exactly when, but all I know is that it will explode. We will see many things right now. On the daily frame, it looks like we can potentially go a little bit further down, or eventually maybe we have something like this and we go crazily high, right? We can do both ways. Okay, it is not necessary that we go all the way down. We are near the oversold for the commodity channel index, not in an oversold yet, and of course we can potentially correct even more, depending mostly on BTC for the very short term. But I will explain what will happen after for BCH. Do not worry about that. Let's go to BCH against Bitcoin chart. It is very important to know that this support level right here is crucial. I mean that if we could hold the 0.2081, then we would eventually be great. But if we can hold also the 0.20787, we are eventually pretty good as well. For the short term, I think that this is the case. We are going to hold mostly these lines right here, these two lines, 0.2081, 0.20787, and of course, after we will explode. Potentially on the daily frame, we might be closing even above the 0.2081, right? No one can predict that. If we close above the 8.281, then be certain that we are going crazily into having a huge buying pressure for BCH against Bitcoin chart. You can see that, right? We are having a good momentum if we find buying pressure here, but at the end of the day, what we had is constant bearish RSI divergences with just a minor movement. That's why we went all the way down. You can see now though we have a crazy oversold with the commodity channel index in a crazy oversold situation, so a pump is very likely, and of course the RSI is not in an oversold. However, we are approaching some important support levels, so I think either BCH will bounce from 0.20810 or from 0.20787. Okay, from these two lines it will pump and then it will explode, because you already know the reason why it will explode. Weekly bullish RSI divergences coming back from many months ago. From 1 year ago, you can see we have a yearly bullish RSI divergence and weekly, and of course if we go to the monthly frame, we have a bullish RSI divergence as well, higher lows with the 1st March and 1st January. It is of course certain that we will be going even higher into the next few weeks. Okay, so BCH against Bitcoin chart will be going higher and absolutely will be going massively crazy. Do not worry about that. We also have the bullish cross between the blue line and the signal line on the stochastic side. We have many things, the higher lows on the commodity channel index. Okay, everything is looking absolutely phenomenal for BCH to just explode against Bitcoin chart. Do not worry about that. BTC right now on the short term, we are having a little bit of a good momentum because we have a crazy high risk. We might be having a long bullish RSI divergence playing out between these two lows right here, especially if we close it as a green candlestick, and we have a crazy oversold situation with the commodity channel index. This is good. Maybe we have one important support level at 38.7k. We hope that we just manage to pull it off and we go all the way higher. For BCH against USDT chart right now, things are looking a little bit bad. I know over the last 2 days because we had a correction going on with Bitcoin, but at the end of the day, what I think about BCH against USDT is that we will hold probably the 309 USDT All right, and from there we are probably going to go even higher. Of course, we are going to drop down furthermore. Okay, we are going to 309.8 probably, or maybe we stay a little bit where we are and we have a buying pressure around this area. Actually, where we are right now is a very strong support level. I would say from this support line right here towards where we are right now, okay, towards actually the 309 is a very crazy support level in which BCH could bounce. I'm not talking about breakouts or targets that we need to have a breakout. Okay, BCH against USDT chart will pump as well on the weekly frame, and we will potentially go even higher. I'm not even worried about that, and I think that BCH against USDT will just literally explode, especially BCH against Bitcoin chart. This line right here, this chart will just go crazily high, even more than BCH against USDT, because I believe that on BCH against USDT, yes, we are going to have a pump. However, BCH against Bitcoin chart is the number one thing that it will just explode, and it will pump even higher on the weekly and on the monthly frame. We will just go above the 20-day MA. This is for sure. Okay, and we will just find buying pressure, and of course we are going to outperform Bitcoin. But the only problem is, I think for me personally, this is just a personal opinion right there, after June, maybe July, I do not know when, but 2022 won't be so good for Bitcoin, and therefore this will be the only problem for me, that we will potentially go a little bit lower, and therefore BCH against USD chart won't be able to just go all the way upwards, for example, into maybe the 1000 Tether USD. Okay, it will have an explosion right there, but not into 1000 Tether USD. Okay, as for Bitcoin right here, we might be having a pump as we talked about. BCH against Bitcoin chart, I think that it is the most likely scenario to hold the lines that we talked about before. Okay, and if we hold these lines, then we will just literally explode. This is nothing to worry about, this correction that we are having for BCH against Bitcoin chart. Okay, most of the altcoins are bleeding right now anyway, because we are losing a little bit of the market capitalization right here, the percentage. If you see the percentage, the Bitcoin's dominance chart and the altcoins dominance, you will see that eventually altcoins are losing for the start of this week. Do not forget to join our monthly subscription, Patreon/Mind Your Crypto, and of course see you soon with many more videos. Bye.